Ditched concept art shows Star Wars characters doing the old switcheroo with the sides of the Force.
Drag Queen Elsa saves the fuzz.
And Nicolas Cage finally gets to be the Man of Steel. Sort of.
At least if he's playing Superman, it'll be a lot easier to steal the Declaration of Independence and make it look like Lex Luthor did it.
I hate Batman vs. Superman, but I would bang the heck out of Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor.
You're not allowed to watch that movie, Whitney. Just jerk off to Mark Zuckerberg Jesse Eisenberg instead.
Why can't I at least have American Ultra Jesse Eisenberg or Zombieland Jesse Eisenberg?
Because the universe hates you, and it's time to start Nerdwire!
If you weren't playing Star Wars Battlefront on your Xbox in 2004, I don't know what you were doing. Probably playing outside like a healthy, well-adjusted human, but not us! We are pasty inside people, and we really want a new Battlefront game.
When the alleged concept art was leaked by Imgur, Star Wars fans had a collective nerdgasm when they saw that the design featured reverse roles for all their favorite Star Wars characters. But sources are now saying that the designs might be fake news.
That doesn't mean we can't fantasize about Darkside Obi-Wan. His corpse paint is impeccable.
I have spent my entire life wondering what would have happened if Anakin had been healed by the Republic instead of the Empire. All they would have had to do was feed him a few Lexapro, taken him to Galactic Senate ordered anger management group therapy, and this concept art explores just that. What if Vader had been redeemed instead of encouraged to let the hate flow through him?
On the flip side, I love that the concept art shows Luke Skywalker as the frontman in a metal band. His head is all jacked up like his dad's in Return of the Jedi, and I'm pretty sure those forehead wrinkles are giving Keith Richards a run for his money.
The one I find most interesting is the Princess Leia piece. The artist transformed her into both Jedi Leia and Sith Lord Leia, showcasing the two routes she could have taken as Daddy Darth's daughter.
Hot guy Darth Maul is my favorite. Look at his strong chin and those cheekbones. I've never thought of picturing him without face tattoos, but I gotta say, Mama likes.
His double-edged lightsaber is basically just a dangerous two-way dildo.
The top of his head is making me horny.
Why do we both want to bang Darth Maul all of a sudden? The Phantom Menace was terrible.
It makes more sense than the artist trying to redeem Anakin. He literally murdered his wife and thousands of younglings. Who's gonna hire the guy who force-choked Natalie Portman in front of Ewan McGregor like it was a regular old couples fight?
Speaking of force-choking, did you see the concept art for evil Chewbacca? He looks like he just walked out of a Rihanna music video.
Oh, so you're not gonna read E.L. James's new trilogy, 50 Shades of Wookiee?
Well, when you put it that way.
Gross!
The best part of this design leak was that it got Star Wars fans imagining what-if scenarios for their favorite Siths and Jedi.
And the worst part of this art leak is that they didn't release anything for Lightside Boba Fett or Darkside Han Solo.
Oh, okay, let me be Darkside Han and you be Leia, but in the scene on Endor, not the scene in Jabba's palace in Empire. Ready?
Okay,
all right?
Okay.
I hate you.
I know. In one of my favorite stories of 2018, a dude dressed as Elsa rescued a police van that was stuck in the snow in South Boston last night.
Jason Triplett, a 37-year-old attorney from Boston, single-handedly pushed the vehicle while wearing the Queen of Arendale's signature ice dress and blonde braided wig, while being cheered on by the people wetting their whistle from inside the bar named The Gallows.
In a completely original and unsurprising choice, the pub goers cheered Triplett on by screaming, "Let it go."
If Bostonians are anything, they're loud. South Boston is truly a wonderful place, though.
Isn't your mom from there?
Oh, heck yeah! Now South Boston is giving the people my car, Goodwill Hunting, the Wahlbergs, and now Super Drag Elsa. In an effort to make Teen Titans Go to the movies possibly something I won't kill myself seeing, the powers that be have added Superman superfan Nicolas Cage to the cast.
Like everything else in Cage's life, if he loves it, he's obsessed with it. Like how he's a huge Elvis fan and married Elvis's daughter, or how he loves Superman and named his kid Kal-El Cage. A name that will never get him picked on, said no one ever.
He even has a copy of Action Comics #1, the first to ever feature Superman.
About 20 years ago, Cage was slated to be the Man of Steel in Tim Burton's take on the hero in his film Superman Lives. Ultimately, the project went to pieces. But finally, our boy Nicky gets to bring his hero to life! Kind of.
Because it's goddamn Teen Titans Go, don't expect a performance indicative of the source material. My guess is we're seeing a goofy take on Supes that's all flash and trash fart jokes and bad animation.
You really hate this show, huh?
Yes!
We should make you go to the premiere.
No! The
announcement of Cage joining the cast is right off the heels of singer Halsey being cast as Wonder Woman.
And Green Lantern being voiced by Lil Yachty. What is this movie?
It certainly does make you wonder. Who else will be joining the cast to voice the rest of the Justice League?
If I have to sit through this, there better be Con Air and face-off jokes.
What do you guys think about the leaked Battlefront 4 concept art? Personally, I'm rooting for Darth Leia to force-choke George Lucas for telling her that she'd get strangled with her bra if she ever wore one in space.
Who would you rather get rescued by? Teen Titans Go Nick Cage or Drag Queen Elsa?
I'd want to get rescued by Drag Queen Nicolas Cage.
Oh, dude, me too! Oh, so various Boston stories. Go. So one time for my Nana's funeral, my whole family brought coolers of meat because the mortadella in Delaware is bullshit and you can only get good stuff in Boston. Another time, my archdiocese was featured in a movie. It was Spotlight. It was Spotlight.
It was Spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was bad.
Sounds good.